Hi everyone, my name is Chelsea. Welcome to Little Mountain Ranch. We are going to do a Costco haul today. Normally my husband Dan and I do go to Costco around every 3 to 4 months or so. The closest Costco to us is around 3.5 hours away, so we usually do a big stock up. But we had an opportunity to go away this past weekend for my birthday, and we were near a Costco. And whenever we are close to a Costco, we take advantage of it and go and stock up on some of the things that we might need. So the nice thing about this is this might mean that we can hold off on going to our next Costco shop for a little bit longer than we normally would. So I'm excited to share with you everything that we got. There are a few things that we bought this time that I don't normally buy, and I'm really excited to share those with you. So as usual, I just wanted to remind everyone that we are in Canada, so all the prices I'm going to share with you today are in Canadian dollars. We do go through the prices of each item as we go through, and then I'll share with you the total at the end of the video. But before we get into the video, I wanted to share with you a couple of really exciting things. I'm so excited about these things. So over the last couple of months, actually since around October, I have been working with a company called Gingerbread to design a Little Mountain Ranch inspired tea towel. I've shared these tea towels with you over the last couple of years. A subscriber sent me a few Gingerbread tea towels a few years ago, and I absolutely fell in love with them. They're so beautiful. They have a vintage feel to them. They're made out of like a flour sack kind of material, a cotton material, and I just absolutely love them. So I reached out to them back around 6 months ago and asked if they would be interested in collaborating with me, and they were. So we are going to be launching our very own Little Mountain Ranch inspired tea towel in collaboration with Gingerbread on the 14th of April. And my friends, I have seen the design of the tea towel, but I haven't actually seen the tea towel itself, and it is in this package here. So funny story, when Dan went to the post office, he picked up the tea towel at the post office, and I texted him and said, "Oh, was the tea towel there?" And he sent me a picture of the tea towel on the screen. As soon as I saw it, I just scrolled up and quickly texted him and said, no, I don't want to see the tea towel until I actually get to open it here with my friends on YouTube. And so he did open it, but I haven't actually officially opened it myself or have been able to see the tea towel. And so this is going to be a first for me. I am so excited about this. This is something that I have been just dreaming about for a long time, and to be able to see it actually come from my dreams into reality is super exciting. Let's look at the Little Mountain Ranch tea towel. This is so exciting for me. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I can't believe this is actually happening. This is so exciting. So this is hand illustrated flour sack cotton by Gingerbread. Wow, this is surreal. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Little Mountain Ranch by Gingerbread. Oh my gosh. Isn't it just beautiful? Okay, so let me tell you about this design. We have a canner, because of course any Little Mountain Ranch paraphernalia of any kind would definitely need to have a canner, because canning is something that I love. We have a basket of vegetables, of course. We have, this is one of my favorite parts. So those flowers are some of my favorite flowers from my garden from last year. So there's the multicolored sunflowers that we grew in the garden, and then zinnia, because if you've been here for a while, you know that I am passionate about gardening. And I found zinnias. I hadn't grown them prior to about 5 years ago, and now I just fill my garden up with zinnias every year. So we had to have zinnias in the tea towel. Isn't that beautiful? I am thrilled with that. Dream come true. Okay, so we are doing a limited run of these tea towels. So if you would like to get on the wait list for the launch of these tea towels on April 14th, I'll put a link down for you in the pinned comment and in the show notes below, and you can go over there and get on the wait list, and then you'll be notified first when the tea towels become available. If you are on my email list, you will also get an email. Everyone on my email list is going to get an email when these launch, and we are going to be offering a 10% discount on them as well, so keep your eye out for that. I have something else exciting to share with you, and that is that I have partnered with Backwoods Home Magazine and Self-Reliance Magazine. Both of these magazines are run by the same amazing family that have been running this magazine for over 30 years. And I have actually written an article for the next issue of Self-Reliance Magazine. So I'm very honored to be part of this. I am so excited about this partnership, and I'll tell you why. There's a story that goes along with this. So when I first started exploring homesteading seriously, I've always gardened and canned, but when I really wanted to get more into homesteading, especially animal husbandry, I looked for resources. And one of the resources that I found at my local library, and this was probably 15, 20 years ago, quite a while ago now, is Backwoods Home Magazine. So I used to take these magazines out of the library every week to learn all about homesteading. And I cannot tell you how inspirational I found these magazines. One of the things that I love about them is they've stayed really true to how they started. So there's not a ton of advertising in these magazines. Very old school vibes, which I love. And really solid information and tons of it. And the articles are not just kind of 2-paragraph article. There's a lot of detail in these. So if you are interested in learning more homesteading style skills or self-reliant skills, I cannot recommend a subscription to these magazines enough. I have a link down below for you to go check these magazines out, and they are actually offering a 50% off on your first subscription to either of these magazines. So you can go check it out with all the details and the information about that. And like I said, my article will be coming out in the next edition of Self-Reliance Magazine, which again, I'm so honored to have been asked to do that. Now that all that fun, exciting stuff's out of the way, let's get into the fun and exciting Costco haul that you can see behind me here. And like I said, there are some things in this Costco haul that I don't normally purchase that I'm really excited to share with you. So as usual, we always buy a few clothing items when we go to Costco, just because I find the quality of the clothing there, especially for kids, is really high. I didn't get a ton of clothes this time, but one of my kids needed a swimsuit, and I thought this one was really cute. And that was, how much was that one? $14.99. You cannot beat that for a good quality swimsuit. And I bought a couple of plain t-shirts for myself that are a nice thick t-shirt, and these were $14 a piece, so I got that one. And this pinky purple colored one. And then one of my girls really likes these style shirts, and I thought that was really cute. And this one was, it doesn't have the tag on it, but I do believe it was $15 for that cute little denim top. All right, let's dig into our groceries here. So as usual, Dan got 2 cases of Zavia. So this is a stevia flavored soda pop, and these are $25 each for, how many are in there anyway? 30 cans. So that's a pretty good deal for those. And then we got some more of this Cove soda. And this is actually a probiotic infused soda that my kids like. These are almond crackers, and I absolutely love these crackers with cheese. So we got 2 boxes of these at $13 each. Some of these pita bites, also delicious with cheese, $6. That's actually a really good price for those. 2 sweet potato crackers. These are really good, you guys. These are flaxseed, poppy, and chia. Really tasty at $12 a box, and these are a good size box of crackers. And then these I got because I really love a good fig bar, and these are quite tasty. I don't buy these every time we go to Costco, but I was really in the mood for them. So there's 32 in there, and they are $23. I'll share these. This is one of the fun things that I'll share with you in a minute. But first we'll go through all of the grocery items. We usually keep one of these packages of wipes, any type of hand wipes, and in each of our vehicles. But we found these ones, and these ones were actually flushable, which made me think that they are probably more biodegradable than the ones that aren't flushable. So we decided to give those ones a try. We got some more paper plates. Whenever we go and have dinner at anyone's house, we always bring paper plates because there's lots of us, and that way it cuts down on the amount of dishes that people that are hosting us have to do. So that's what those are for. We got Band-Aids. Oh, and these were $15. Oh, these ones over here were $12. $20 for 220 Band-Aids. I needed a few more Band-Aids. I usually buy my Band-Aids in bulk. I know this is technically bulk, but usually in 1,000 at a time. But I just decided to grab these because I did need some. We got some of this deodorant, and this says $40 on it. I do not think that that price is correct. I'm going to have to double check the receipt because that seems really expensive. I know this is a pretty good quality deodorant, but yeah, I'll double check that price for you. We got a double pack of mustard, $8. Seemed like a really good price. I actually found that grocery prices, surprisingly, right now, there was a lot of things that were a lot less expensive than I've been seeing them over the last year. So that was kind of nice to see. So those were $8. We got some more Frank's hot sauce here at $10 for a double of the large jars. These were for my eldest daughter, asked me if I could pick some of these up for her. So these are $25 for protein bars, and there are 18 protein bars in there. $26 for a large bag of pure semi-sweet chocolate chips. We got 2 of those. A bag of raisins, which doesn't have the price on it, but I'm pretty sure this was somewhere around $15 for that bag of cranberries. We got 4 bags of these large bags of Cape Acid chips at $6.50 a bag, which I think is a really good price for those. These are medjool dates. I love medjool dates, and these were organic, and they were only $16 for this good size box of dates, which I thought was a really good price. So I wanted to give these a try. Along with this organic dried mango. This is not usually the brand that we buy, but it was a new one at Costco, at least at our Costco, $27 for this bag. So I wanted to give those a try too. So let's try one of these organic mango. I love dried mango, it's so good. That's delicious mango. What's nice about that mango is it's not wet on the inside, but it's still kind of juicy. So it's really, really tasty. Now let's try some of these dates. That is a beautiful looking date. Oh my gosh. That is so good. Wow. That's delicious. So these ones, just so that you're aware, these ones are a seeded date. They're so good. Wow. Highly recommend those. Absolutely delicious. Pretty excited to find this. So this is the whey protein that 2 of my boys who work out drink, and we usually get this from our local health food store. And for 1.5 kilograms at our local health food store, it's the same price. So this is $50, and this was 2 kilograms. And I honestly don't know why I didn't buy way more of these. That was a mistake because that is a really good price for that. And this is a pretty good tasting protein as well. I prefer the vanilla one, but my boys like the chocolate one. So taco seasoning, $6 and $15 for vanilla. So we bought 2 of those. We bought some nitro gloves. Use these for all kinds of things around our farm. Some garbage bags. These were $16. Garbage bags at $20. And then we found this DEET-free extra strength mosquito spray or bug spray. We have pretty bad mosquitoes up here some years, and I really prefer not to use DEET. DEET is the only one that I have found that really works really well, but this one was pretty highly rated, so I thought we would give it a try. Hopefully it works because it does say it's a 12-hour mosquito and tick spray and DEET free. So I'll let you know if this works. We got some of those sticky rollers for getting lint off things. This was $17 for 5 of them. Q-tips at $14, which is a pretty good price. That's a lot of Q-tips. Gillette deodorant at $17. And this has, I think it's 5. Yeah, 5 in there. So that's a really good price for those. $23 each for our dishwashing soap. We got 2 of those. We bought 2 smoke alarms when we went to Costco I think it was 2 months ago or something like that. And they were ones that spoke to you, like said, fire, fire, fire. But they were really quiet, actually. So we needed to get some more. So we decided to try these ones, smoke and carbon monoxide alarm. So we got a double pack of those, and those were $130. So pretty expensive, but you want to get good quality when you're talking about smoke alarms. We got some canned mushrooms at $17 for a case. And then these lights, we're doing some renovations in our house right now. And these lights have 3 different light settings, which I really like. This one's really nice for nighttime ambient lighting. But I love these. So we've been putting these in all of our kids' bedrooms. And we needed 2 more because we're just about finished with an update, some fresh paint and flooring on a couple of the rooms upstairs. So we got 2 of these at $35 each. I can recommend these. I really like them. And I got some Parmesan. This was $28.30 for this nice big amount of Parmesan, which will probably last us, honestly, for 6 months. So that might seem expensive, but this will last us for a long time. We don't use a ton of Parmy. I got a set of sheets because we have a pull-out couch that needed a new set of sheets. These were $40 for a double, and that came with 4 pillowcase covers, which I thought was pretty good. Printer ink, $100, because printer ink is ridiculously expensive, but this was still cheaper than buying it by the single at our local store. My kids love seaweed, so one of these is for my oldest daughter, along with the protein bars. So she'll be taking those home with her. And then these ones are for us, $16 for these little snacking seaweeds, which we all love. And then these double packs of pillows. We needed some new pillows, 2 packages of those, $24 for the double pack of pillows. And I am out for potentially the first time in my canning history of diced tomatoes. I can't even believe it. So anyway, I'm going to have to do more next year. I do have lots of tomato sauce and pizza sauce and chili starter and lots of other tomato products and salsa, but I am out of diced tomatoes. So we did buy 2 packages or 2 cases of organic diced tomatoes at $22 a case. That was a little painful for me to buy those, so I'll be honest. My family loves to play crib. I am not a crib player, but my family loves to play crib. So Dan bought this, which was 6 packs of cards for $18.99. So around 2 to 3 Costco shops ago, I tried these Cedar Valley pita chips. I didn't love them because I found them a little bit oily, but my kids really liked them. So I found these garlic and herb ones, and I actually wanted to try them because I love garlic and herb. So let's open this up and see how these taste. They smell good. That's tasty. So the reason that I wanted to try these initially is because they don't have seed oils and they're cooked in coconut oil. I can't taste a coconutty oil flavor in these, but they do still taste a little bit too oily for me. The flavor's really good. But like I said, my kids like them, so they'll be happy about that. Oh, we got another bag of cranberries. Yes, I was right. So these were $15. This is 1 kilogram of raw cashews for $16, which was actually a pretty good price for raw cashews. I like putting these in salad, so that's what I got those for. And then I have been making salad dressings lately with sesame seeds and adding sesame seeds to my salads. So I thought I would try these sesame seeds, and these were $5 for this good size bag. And then now over to my favorite part of this Costco haul. When I saw these when I went into the front door of Costco, right when I walked in. I was so excited. Each of these bags of bulbs were $20, which is a really good price because each of these has, so this one has 7 bulbs in it. These are dahlias, and look at how beautiful that is. I grew I grew dahlias for the first time last year, and I just fell in love with them. So I'm kind of envisioning an entire bed full of dahlias. So this is one of the ones that I got of the dahlias. Look at those beautiful purple ones, and this one says very large. Flowers 20 to 25 centimeters. Look at those. So pretty. Look at these dahlias. Look at all of those beautiful colors in there. Isn't that gorgeous? I think this one might be my favorite though. Look at the combination of colors on those ones. How absolutely beautiful. I can hardly wait to get these planted. So we'll put all of the dahlias over here. So I got 4 bags of dahlias, and I just realized by knocking these this cheese off that I missed sharing these cheeses with you. So this is a bag of Baby Bell cheese. Baby Bells, that's what it is, yeah. This is a bag of Baby Bell cheese, and I don't see the price on that. And then some little aged cheddars. Dan likes to bring these in the vehicle to snack on. He eats a pretty low carb diet and likes cheese, so that's what these are for. And then I did miss one more thing too, and that was this retractable cord reel, which Dan got for his shop, and this was $50. Look at this. These are hostas. There are 8 hosta bulbs in this bag, which I just think is such a good deal for $20. And look at all the different varieties of hostas in there. So hostas are shade loving. I have behind you actually is the north side of our house, and there's an area there that I want to create a hosta bed. So that's what these are for. Oh, I missed these dahlias. Look at those ones. So I went a little dahlia crazy this year, but that's okay. Dahlias are a little bit of a pain in our climate. We're in a zone 3B, so we get down to negative 30 degrees in the wintertime, and that kills off these bulbs. So actually we'll have to pull them out of the ground in the fall and then put them in my root cellar over the winter. I actually did try that with the dahlia bulbs that I had planted last year, so we'll see if they made it through. I'll have to go down to the root cellar and check that out a little bit later. But we also have some peonies. Look at those gorgeous peonies. So this has 4 peonies. So I'm going to be putting these, we're actually going to be redoing the logs on our house. We have a log house. Well, I guess you can see that back there. And the outside of the house really needs to be refinished. So we're going to be refinishing that. And in anticipation of that, I took the flower bed out that's in front of our garden. But I'm hoping to be able to have over the next, I'm not sure, probably 4 weeks, to have that ready to be able to put the bed back in again. And then I'm planning on putting these there. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, peonies don't really, excuse me, like to be moved. And I do want to get these in the ground fairly soon. So I might need to put these somewhere else. We'll figure that out later. Clematis. I absolutely love clematis, and I've had no luck whatsoever in growing them. I think I had them twice or maybe 3 times I've tried them over the last 10 years out here, and I have not had really great luck. But I am not one to give up, so I'm going to try. And when I saw these, I just thought they looked absolutely gorgeous. So there's all 3 varieties here: Mystic Gem, Deborah Doll, and Cotton Candy. Sun-loving climbing vine. Where I think these would probably do best, oh, excuse me for just a second. So I think where would be best to plant these is on the south side. So we're north over there, so we're south over here, and this side of the house gets very hot. I've actually been able to grow tomatoes against the house along that side. So I think I'll probably put these along that side. But again, I'm gonna have the issue of we're refinishing the logs. So I'm going to have to think this through. Maybe I'll put these in pots for this year, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I absolutely love phlox, probably one of my favorite perennial flowers. This is what they look like. And I actually have white phlox planted along the side of my house on the west side, or the west, kind of southwest corner of my house. And it comes back year after year and spreads beautifully. It's not invasive by any means, but it does spread. And when I saw these multicolored phlox, I was so excited. So I got 2 of these, and these have 10 in each bag. And then last up, and I'm really excited about these because I have never grown these before, but I just think that they're absolutely beautiful. Anemone, look at those. Aren't those beautiful? So there's 50 bulbs in this bag, so they must be really tiny. One thing that I'm not sure about is whether these are ones that I have to dig up in the fall or not. I'll have to do a little bit of research into that, but either way, I wanted to try them because they're just gorgeous. So, so pretty. I will be bringing you along with me for planting all of these and deciding where we're going to put them. We're going to be gearing up into some more gardening content here on my channel because the snow is now officially off the ground and I'm going to be able to get out into the garden and start doing some work out there, which I can hardly wait to do. It's actually been, just in general, a really exciting couple of days here on the farm because the snow all melted and the temperatures have warmed up. So it just feels so good to be outside. We have so many fun videos to share with you over this next couple of weeks as spring really starts getting going here on the farm. We've had some babies born over the weekend that I just can't wait to share with you. We have some lambs, we have a little baby calf that was born over the weekend, and I do have 3 more sheep that are due to lamb. So there's going to be lots of baby animal content coming your way over the next week, and I'm really excited to share that with you. The total for this Costco haul, including all of these beautiful flowers, which I did spend a fair bit on, was $1,836.52. And I feel like that was not bad for the amount that we got, especially with all of these beautiful bulbs that I'm going to be able to plant out of my garden and make my garden and around my house look really beautiful. And a reminder about the Little Mountain Ranch Garden Harvest tea towel that's going to be available on April 14th. To get on that wait list, you can click the link down below. I hope that you have a fantastic day, my friends, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.